Hey everyone, we're back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be doing the Zamasu EZA. I just wanted to hop into the stage and then talk about it a little more. That was a nice intro. I'm just going to let it do auto battle, but I do really like Zamasu. I like the damage reduction he gives. 40%, then 50%, and then if you become the corrupted fused Zamasu, he goes down to 30. But just in comparison to Trunks's right here. Now, both starting, they have 140% to attack and defense. They both have Ki +2 to their respective classes. And then Trunks has, he launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Zamasu does damage reduction, 40%. Then he recovers 10% HP at the start of the turn, and then 20% at the end of the turn. 30% every rotation is pretty strong. I don't know if I'd recommend using him though for the Vegito unit. You know, I don't know how often it would come up, but I mean they're both Realm of Gods, so maybe that's the only leader you have for Realm of Gods, and you pulled the Blue Bros, so maybe you want to bring them with you, but you know, who knows. But let's check out Fusion Zamasu. So 150% attack and defense, Ki +2. Extreme class allies, Ki +2. Damage reduction 50%, or reduces damage received by 50%, plus an additional attack 50% when performing a super. Launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. So he might be a first slot unit. Zamasu might be a first slot unit just for that reason. I mean, if you can build him up enough, then he could definitely take on some damage. So you probably want to go mostly additional into him, I would think. You can get like a little additional, little crit. Dodge even, that'll help. I don't know how many people use dodge, but I'm an active dodge user, you know. Anyways, let's get back into Zamasu. So he recovers 10% HP when HP is 90% or less. That's pretty good. Recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn every time the character receives an attack 5 or more times in battle. So yeah, it really does sound like it's a first slot unit to me. You could put him in any other slot, maybe that has five attacks going on, but it just seems pretty strong. But let's check out in comparison to like Trunks, right? So Trunks does give same thing, 100%. Oh, attack and defense 150%. I'm sorry, but he doesn't give Ki. Zamasu gives in a total of 4 Ki when he transforms, but Trunks only gives 2 Ki on a passive. Okay, he does give himself Ki up to 4. Plus an additional attack defense 25% up to 100% at the start of each turn. Alright. Then Trunks launches an additional attack. There's a great chance of becoming a super attack. And then he launches another additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, starting from the 4th turn from start of turn. Then chance of performing a critical hit within the same turn with each attack performed. So although Trunks is good, in comparison, I mean, you know, Zamasu's giving 2 more Ki. Trunks is, I feel, more for himself. He's building for himself, which is good. But yeah, 2 Ki can sometimes change the tide of a battle. You know, who knows? But it's pretty good. And then as long as you put him in the first slot and he gets an attack, it's a guaranteed super attack. Trunks is 70%? Yep, great chance. So it's a 70% chance. And then he has a high chance, so 50%, of launching another super attack from the fourth turn from start of turn. So you do have to wait a little bit, but Zamasu's is immediate. So I don't know. In comparison, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But only from the fourth turn can you fully build Trunks up, because then he can get 4 supers. But until then, you have to kind of put him on the sideline, put him in the back, you know? You can always put him in the second slot, but I think Zamasu's a good first slot unit. And at the end of every turn he heals, so that's pretty good. That's strong. Alright, let's check out the corrupted version of him. And then let's check out the Sword of Hope Trunks. Our final hope slash. So Trunks is just, yeah, attack plus 40% and defense plus 20% per key sphere obtained. Performs a critical hit, so that's guaranteed. Plus an additional attack 50% when performing a super attack, and super class allies key plus 3 with 4 more key spheres obtained. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, tech excluded, to tech key spheres. So okay, so it's like a nuker. Corrupted Zamasu, key plus 6, attack 300% and defense 100%. Okay, so difference in the way that it's not per orb, it's just in total. Reduces damage received by 30%, plus an additional attack 50%, and high chance of performing a critical hit when attacking. Launches an additional super attack every time the character attacks 2 or more times in battle, up to once within a turn. So I feel like additionals are very important for him in this final, if you decide to, because he doesn't stack anymore. His super attack only massively raises attack for 1 turn, and then causes immense damage to enemy, massively lowers defense. So you're gonna maybe want to put more additional into him, just so that when he supers, you get the first and the second, and then he'll launch an additional 3rd super attack. You know what I mean? That's my take, at least. The rest of his passive is plus an additional defense plus 50% when performing a super attack for 3 turns from start of turn. Disables enemies' guard, and superclass enemies and allies attack minus 10%. So you're gonna want to run him if you transform him to this final part. You're gonna want to run him in probably an all extreme team, it seems like. So we'll just have to see what the part 2 unit is. If it's a Goku Black or a Rose Goku Black, then yeah, they'll mesh really well together, I think. But yeah, in comparison, I think he is better. You know, he stacks, which is good. He didn't have that before. Has damage reduction and he heals. So I mean, he is a pretty good first slot unit. You know, get him up to the Fusion Zamasu point. He's pretty good. You just got to survive 3 turns, but after that, he's pretty comfortable. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I feel Trunks, because he doesn't have something similar like damage reduction, although he does stack as well, you'd want to put him in areas where it's less dangerous. You know what I mean? You don't want him to get attacked too much, and you don't want him to die too quickly. So that's interesting. That's interesting. I do like Zamasu though. I don't know. I would have to well, when I go back in on his banner, maybe I can pick up a couple more copies. I'm only at 69% with him, so hopefully I can get him 79%. Maybe put some more additionals and stuff into him, some dodge too. But for now, I'll keep him at 69%. Good unit regardless. I do like Trunks though. I do like Trunks. Maybe for the memories I have of him. But they're both enjoyable. I just don't think Trunks is worth picking up for red coins though. If anybody was thinking about it, I don't think it's too good. I don't know. Zamasu might be, to be honest. Let's see if you can do the EZA and other factors. I mean, there are other units worth more red coin value than Zamasu, so maybe not. But I mean, if you have everybody else rainbowed. Such cool units. I enjoy them. I do want to pick up more copies of Orange Piccolo, though. I only have him at 55%. I'd love to get him to 69, but at the same time, I'm gonna hold on it because, you know, when the characters come back, I'd like to pick up copies of them. Like, I don't have Zamasu still, and I don't even know if I'll be able to get him this celebration, so we'll see. But if I can't, then, you know, I have 1,500 coins, so I could get one copy, but I just want to know that I'm allocating my coins well. You know, I don't want to use them and go, oh, well, I should have waited for this unit or that unit or whatever the case may be. But hopefully I'll have enough coins later to be like, oh, okay, I can get this, and this, you know what I mean? But who knows? Who knows? 1,500 is pretty good, though. 1,500 is good. So I have to just, I don't know, think about it, give it some more thought, I guess. We shall see. I think we finish here. I don't think there's any problem. $1.7, okay, alright. Yeah, we get the dodge. 50%. 4.2, okay. I would love to take him into the one of the hard fights, maybe Omega Shenron or something. See how he does in there. But the only problem is his best linking partners are the other versions of himself. And the reason why that's a problem is because they're not really all that good. Like, they don't have anything to their passives, really. I mean, there is a Tech Trunks that got an EZA, so it's alright, but he causes supreme damage to enemy, raises attack and defense for 6 turns. What is his passive? Attack and defense 80%, attack plus 80% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense 80% when facing only one enemy, plus an additional defense 160%, and medium chance of guarding all attacks when facing 2 or more enemies. There's not much to him, to be honest. He's not all that great. So, like, you can't really take a lot of units that will pair well with Trunks. But, I don't know. I mean, you could take, like, Vegeta Trunks. They work. But they don't share all links together. That's the only problem. They're missing. What links are they missing? Messenger from the Future and Golden Warrior, seems like. So, you know, it's just you're missing out on the little bonuses. But I don't know, who knows. But at least we get an awakening of the Super STR Trunks, the one from the event. He's getting an awakening this celebration, so we'll see what he can do. And honestly, they'll probably give him an EZA. I would have to think, though, right? They're probably going to give him an EZA, but we'll see. Alright. I'll stop rambling. That's it from me. But thank you, everybody, for watching. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, later.